Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make everyone's favorite potato skins, but I'm going to show you how to make them at home without the hassle of a deep fryer. They're going to be quick and easy to make, so let's get started. So first thing you're going to do is go over the ingredients, and you're going to need some thick slices of bacon. You're going to need some cooked potatoes, which I'll talk about in a second. I have some freshly grated extra sharp cheddar. I have some green onions that I have finely chopped, salt and pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. And then you can use sour cream at the end if you prefer. Now for the bacon, you want to preheat your oven to 450. You're going to do everything at 450, so it doesn't matter. Preheat the oven so that's nice and hot. For your potatoes, you have two options. You can cook them in the microwave for about 20 minutes or until they're just about tender all the way through, or you can cook them in the oven at 400 for a couple of hours because these are russet potatoes, so they're really big, so they'll take a while. I made mine in the oven because I had the oven on, but it doesn't matter. Whichever way you do it, you just want them to be just about all the way cooked through. Now the potatoes and the bacon are going to kind of cook at the same time, so I'm going to prep my potatoes. Here's what I'm going to do. You're going to take your potato that's just about cooked all the way through. What am I doing with that little bitty knife? I'm going to cut this in half, just like so. And with a spoon, I'm going to scoop out all the flesh, leaving about a 1/4 inch border around, just so that the potato can keep its shape while we cook them in the oven. Now all I did was hollow them all out, and then I cut each half in half, so each potato is going to be in 4 pieces. And then I put some olive oil at the bottom of my baking sheet so that the bottom of the potato kind of crisps up. And now I'm just going to drizzle the top with a bit more olive oil because I want everything to be crispy. And then just season it with salt and pepper. Potatoes need seasoning, otherwise it'll taste like nothing. And now this, along with the bacon, is going to go into your preheated oven at 450 for about 20 minutes or until the potatoes are super crispy, and so is the bacon. My potatoes baked for about 25 minutes and the bacon only cooked for about 15, and then I let it drain and then I rough chopped it. Now all I'm going to do is top these. It's that simple. I'm going to do the cheddar, and you don't have to be perfect or precise. I just like to scatter it all over the place pretty much. Then I'm just going to top that with the bacon. Again, just scatter it all over the top. It does not have to be perfect because once it cooks together and the cheese melts, the cheese kind of becomes the glue for the bacon and the scallions to stick to. And lastly, and this is totally optional, I'm going to scatter just a few scallions over the top. I like the kind of like freshness, and it's got a little bit of an interesting flavor to me anyway, so it gets away from that cheese and bacon. It just gives it a little something extra that, you know, kind of takes away from all the richness. Now this is going to go back into your 450-degree oven for about 5 to 10 minutes or until the cheese is lovely and golden and bubbly and melted. These went back into the oven for literally 5 minutes or until the cheese melted, which takes absolutely no time since everything else is already cooked. But that's it. They're quick and simple to do. You don't have to think about the fryer, the grease, all the hassle. You can just make them in your oven. They'll come out 10 times better, I guarantee you, and everybody loves them. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed spending time with me, and to get this recipe and others, go to www.laurainthekitchen.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I had to fight people for this, you know. I had like 10 people upstairs. They didn't want to share. So I stole and I ran. I'm glad I did. So good.